Hey YouTube, and thanks for watching Junkworks Garage. As you can see, my truck has all the seats taken out, and I even took out the back seat because obviously the carpet is also out. So if you want to go see why, which is kind of obvious, and how I did all that, go check out my OBS GMC / CHEVY playlist on my channel. And a little spoiler alert, it will be a good, bad, and ugly, really ugly video. So, go see what not to do on a few things as well. Anyhow, we are here with the rusty floor is my problem. I got this new thing that I've never tried. It's something I got free at a garage sale. I don't know if you can really even tell what it is, but it's a bunch of wires hooked to that. I'm going to try it out, see what happens. We'll probably use a few different products. And also, if you want to find out a little later what caused this, well, I got to do a video on it still because I haven't quite figured it out. And before you say, oh, it's your heater core, I've completely tore everything apart in my heater core, down to the heater core, looked for a few things, and it is not my heater core, I do not believe. Because I ran this thing, turned the air conditioning on, turned the AC on, there's nothing dripping out of there. And I pop open the bottom of that as well, and there's no signs of any kind of moisture down underneath there that's been sitting or anything like that. So I do not believe it's my heater core. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this to some extent right now. It's not gonna be a end all be all to the end of it, but it's part of the story of the truck, so I thought I'd go ahead and talk about it. I am just going to kind of take out the rust and get it clear down to bare metal so that it doesn't rust hopefully any more than it already has. And I'll probably just throw some Rust-Oleum paint of some sort on there for now, and then I'm going to start educating myself on some like lizard skin or some sort of truck bed coating, something to put on the floor of this. The reason I say lizard skin is because it does have a heat coating, but I want to make sure that it really does do what it says and all that kind of stuff. So, yet another video to come. Right now we're just going to fix, hopefully, at least fix for now, this rust spot. So as you saw, I changed over to the drill because I think that my air powered die grinder was just too much RPM for it. It was starting to kind of break it. But regardless, I do think it actually worked pretty good for getting some of the real big scale stuff off. But something I started noticing a lot more, as you'll see right here, it's clean. I went over that, but nothing happened. But then as you come over here, you can see where little bubbles were of rust. But as I hit that, you can tell where the paint was starting to bubble up underneath, that you really couldn't tell that there was rust under there. I mean, I know that if you see a little rust, you need to go bigger. But like up here, I went over that quite a few times. None of that actually came away. So what I'm seeing with that, if you ever find one and can pick it up, is if you have like chipping paint or bubbly spots in your rust, that's a good way to get rid of some of that and find out how far you need to go. And then you can edge your paint out after that, because you know it's not probably gonna come off or chip off after the fact. So, little side note there. Everything else though, I went ahead and grabbed a couple more tools that I'm going to go ahead and try and get down this rust a little more. I may actually have to go see about getting some sort of a rust something treatment, that acid of some sort that will eat into this, because it's solid, but it's definitely very rusty. It's definitely down in the metal some, unfortunately. So glad I caught this now. Wish I would have caught it sooner. kind of did those first couple of areas right there, and obviously I did the whole thing with the first one, but then I took the wire brush on my Dremel, air Dremel, and then I used my new sander with a 80 grit, I believe, disc on it, which worked. I was pretty happy with that. It worked pretty well. I did find, unfortunately, a couple of bad spots there that are all the way through in that plug, whatever that plug thing is right there. So I don't know if I can actually buy that and replace it, or if I need to weld that up later in the date. But I'm still not super happy with the amount of rust that is still left in there. I'm sure I could put something over it and it'd be all right, but I'd rather do something different. So I think this is going to be to be continued. I'm going to go ahead and, just for the simple fact I don't know what's going on yet, I'm going to hold off on this. I'm going to go ahead and get some just Rust-Oleum paint and paint the crap out of this and hope it stops it, at least for now, or slows it down. I know it's not going to stop it. So that is my plan for now. I'm going to put the seats back in this thing, and then I'm going to find out where in the world this leak is coming from once and for all. Alright, so I found some of this Rust-Oleum high heat specialty barbecue paint stuff, and went ahead and put on the floor over the top of the rust for now, just to kind of try and slow it down. Now, this is not the end all be all. Fixed it. Rust is never coming back, because this will not fix your rust. To fix rust, you have to completely get rid of all of it. So that's either cut it out or use some sort of chemical that completely kills it all the way. This paint over rust crap is not real. It does not work. It may slow it down, but it does not keep it from coming back. It's not the end of this story. So in the future, I will be back and we'll see, you know, before I go to put the floor or the carpet back in, after I figure out what in the world is causing my leak, then I will finish this on a video and tell you exactly how I'm going to treat it, fix it, whatever I need to do to make this rust gone. And in that video, to start it out, we'll see how well this held up. Yet again, go check out my OBS GMC / Chevy playlist on my channel. And it has several videos on this truck, as well as several more coming out. Alright, now get out there and get your junk working. Thanks for watching Junk Works Garage, where I'm proud to say I'm a jack of all and master of none. You all have a good one.